5:02 this morning, a tragic and shocking incident at the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, last night, 2 Israeli staffers were shot and killed outside of the building. Authorities say they do now have one person in custody. Our Yamari Sasay live outside of that museum. So Yamari, what do we know so far?
Yeah, good morning. At this 5 o'clock hour, there's still a pretty active scene. Several roads are blocked off near this museum. We're just a few feet away from where everything unfolded last night. And unfortunately, 2 people lost their lives. 2 of them were actually Israeli staff members at the embassy. And there were Yaron Lishinsky and Sarah Lynn. And the ambassador actually tells us they were just about to be engaged. They were leaving an event last night when they were shot and killed. And here's exactly what we know so far from the internet. It was just around 9 p.m. when police say a man was pacing outside of the Capitol Jewish Museum. Moments later, he approached a small group of people, pulled out a gun, and opened fire. 2 of the victims, Yaron Lishinsky and Sarah Lynn Milgram, were struck. Police found them unconscious and not breathing, but unfortunately, they later lost their lives. Now, the suspect has been identified as 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez from Chicago, Illinois. He then entered the museum after the shooting, where security quickly detained him. An officer say Rodriguez told security where they could find the weapon and implied he was responsible for the shooting. Now, also during his arrest, he reportedly shouted, "Free Palestine." Now, Mayor Miriam Bowser and the Israeli ambassador spoke shortly after the incident. Take a listen.
I want to be clear that we will not tolerate this violence or hate in our city. We will not tolerate any acts of terrorism, and we're going to stand together as a community in the coming days and weeks to send a clear message that we will not tolerate anti-Semitism.
Together we won't be afraid, together we'll stand, and we're going to overcome moral depravity of people who think that they're going to achieve political gains through murder.
Now, again, this couple was expecting to be engaged within the next week in Jerusalem, according to the Israeli ambassador. So far, it's still an ongoing investigation, although they do have one person in custody. As I mentioned before, still extremely active scene hours later this morning after last night. The many roads have been blocked off around the museum as well. Now, they do say the U.S. attorney has made it clear that they do plan to prosecute this suspect to the fullest extent, although he has no criminal background so far. We're now reporting live in D.C. I'm Yamari Sasay. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Yamari. And President Trump reacting to last night's shooting near the Capitol Jewish Museum on Truth Social, saying, quote, "These horrible D.C. killings based obviously on anti-Semitism must end now. Hatred and radicalism have no place in the USA. Condolences to the families of the victims. So sad that such things can happen. God bless you all." And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu also reacting to the news, saying, "We are witness to the terrible cost of the anti-Semitic and wild incitement against the state of Israel. Blood libels against Israel have costs in blood and must be fought to the utmost."